Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on today's video. The reason I'm super proud to present this car here is this is the continuation series of what we do here. We actually build these cars from scratch, from just shells. We start with a really nice 69 Camaro body, and then we restore the entire car front to back. On top of it, we upgrade some components on there that probably wouldn't have been available even back in the day. For instance, like polyurethane bushings, upgraded sway bars that are a little bit bigger, real quality shocks and springs all the way around. Obviously radial tires that we put inside here. But more importantly, the detail for the fit and finish is exemplary. And I think that if you ever wanted to get a spectacular Camaro that didn't cost you $80, $90, or $100,000, these cars right here are absolutely beautiful and ready to go. So we're gonna walk around here. This is at the car's all done for a couple small little things, not to mention one more test drive. It only has just a few miles on it, and the odometer will show you that as well. All right, so what I'd like to do, if I could first, I'd like to start with the paint, okay? Come check this out for a second. This Tuxedo black paint, painted by Barney Squires, guy's known throughout the land as one of the top painters in the world, not the country, the world. The guy gets flown all over the place, and he's building these cars. We build them together, and clear coats over top of it, so he lays down that beautiful black on top of what it is, most anybody can paint a black car, but it's really wrapped up in the preparation underneath the car. The extra effort that goes in to line up the panels, make sure that the body is straight, the doors close well. When you have these, kind of unibody cars like this, things can sag over time. In this case here, everything is really lined up well and looks beautiful. So he lays down the black paint, wet sands it, then he goes ahead, he lays down the white stripes on it. He wet sands that too, and then clear coats the whole thing so that you can't feel the stripes. And the reason why you don't want to feel the stripes is over time, if you're washing the car, waxing it, things like that, you start to wear away the edges of the stripes. They start to tear, and they look disheveled and ugly, okay? We do all new chrome, grille, stainless, wires, brakes, suspension, wheels, tires, air in the tires. I mean, everything that we do on the car is brand new. And you can walk around, you can kind of see just the car. The car itself, I mean, absolutely gleams in here. We're not even out in the sunlight, and the car just looks spectacular. Especially the front and rear spoilers look great. The SS wheels look good. Even the suspension itself right now is actually a little higher than it normally would be, but after you drive it for a little bit, it'll settle down some, and then it should be fine. But like I said, the car really hasn't been driven, so there really is needs to have some of the things worked out. Matter of fact, you're the person who needs to drive the car and get something in there, but the car is just beautiful. Anyway, come on, let's keep looking at stuff. So we're talking about, and the reason I bring up all these things is because it takes a really long time to restore a car, and it takes a lot of parts and a lot of effort. I'm not really sure why we do it, but for some reason we do. But new door handles, door lock sets, little stuff like we just talked about the upgrades there. We code the whole car to one key. So it works the door locks, it works the ignition, it works the trunk. You don't have to have like 5 keys to open everything, all right? Even the glove box. Moldings here, new glass, okay? Look at the paint on this car, you guys. I mean, seriously, like check this out. That is, when you say mirror finish, like that is mirror finish. Like look, check out, you can even see what time it is. And that's what you guys should be seeing. If these people are sending you pictures, then you need to be able to be seeing that right in there. All right, come around back here for a second. So as with the big blocks, we got the satin black panel back here, which is correct. The one thing I love as an emblem, which is incorrect, but I love it, is the SS 396 emblem that can go back here. I have them in stock if you want it. I'll swap it out for you, no charge. I just think it's kind of cool so somebody can see that you got spanked by a 396 Camaro and they know what happened to them, but that's up to you. We have the RS reverse taillights down here. All new polished exhaust, not just junky stuff. Check out the detail under here for a second. Stainless bolts in the rear end. The underneath of the car is absolutely as mint and clean as anybody's kitchen. You could have dinner underneath this car. Stainless bolts holding the tag in place. Okay, like check this out. We got the right stickers in here, decals. The trunk is not only splatter coated, it's clear coated as well. Look at the shine on the clear coat of the splatter in the trunk. That's the extra step we're talking about. It even smells new inside here. All new lamps. Look at the hardware. Even the hardware is new for the lamps. Gaskets, seals. I'm telling you guys, it takes at least, it could take you, if you could find somebody to start today, it'd take them a year to do one of these cars. and would cost you way more than you can buy this car here. But the fact of the matter is we do 4 of these a month, so we're able to buy, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars in parts every single month to keep this thing rolling. And we have a crew, and that's all they do is they build these beautiful cars. Very passionate people, love what they do. I don't think any of us are going to get rich doing this, but at the end of the day, it's pretty cool to say what you do for a living, and that's how I build these cars. One of the things I want to show you, come in here. Like, look at the exhaust. Got the right tip on it, it's polished at the end. You can see the gas tank is new, the shocks are new, the mounts are new, all the stainless hardware. We put flat screws in here. It's just really, really nice. If we could, come on over here for a second. Look at how beautiful it is under here. It is absolutely brand new. This is a brand new 69 Camaro. And if you watch Barrett-Jackson and those kinds of places, these cars can bring $70,000 and $80,000. That's why these are such a great deal. All right, let's take a peek under the hood and I'll show you what we do there. So a fresh motor is in here. Comes with a 3-year warranty on the engine, okay? All right, come check out this stuff here. All new brakes. Engine we talked about, the correct dress up on here, alternator, power steering, power disc brakes, new bolts in here, new horns, new wiring, big block radiator. Hood is new. Heater core is new. Suspension is all new. The flaps are there to cover the suspension like they're supposed to be. Battery topper. It's just, I mean, it's just a really, really nice car. And it drives so beautifully when they're done right and they're done by the right person who knows what they're doing. And they do these cars over and over. They know the intricacies of getting a hybrid of a full frame car versus a complete unibody car versus a car like this, which has a hybrid system in it. And it's a unibody in the middle and it has a subframe that comes out that the engine and everything bolts to. And by putting the right bushings and things like that, putting the right suspension and matching the shocks to everything with a nice set of wheels and tires, it runs and drives beautifully like it did in 1969. All right, check this out. All right, so we're doing the last couple things. Even this thing right here, like check this out. The console light works in the back here. The little stuff, footwell lighting works. Check that out. That's really, really nice. The console is new, factory gauges. We do have the correct radio for it. We just haven't got to put that in yet. And we have the wiper motor to put in also that's left. Okay, we had a wiper motor in it. It made noise. There was no reason to do that, so we got a new one under warranty, and we'll have that in right away. Factory tack, 120 mile speedometer, correct green lit gauges, new heater and controls here, new cables for the heating and air conditioning, new wood grain, new insert here, new dash, new mirror, new headliner, dome light, Houndstooth seat covers, carpet, package tray, rear panels. I know I'm rambling on about how much stuff we do to this thing, but I know, you know, when I order all these parts for this car, how much it costs to get them done and the effort that goes into it. So I just want to make sure that you know that you're really getting a pretty spectacular, as close to new 69 Camaro as possibly you could ever see. Okay? Anyway, how about I start it for you so you can hear what it sounds like? Closing up the video on this car, the detail that we've put into it is exactly what you would have done. It's all the little things to make things work and things like that. You hear that? That's a detail that goes into building these cars. That's the key in buzzer. I left it in on purpose so you can see the little bit of stuff right there. If you want to, we've got these hooked up so that you can put the headlights on and leave the doors open. I mean, leave the doors closed right here. And look how cool that looks shining through that. When you pull into a car show, with the headlights on, with the doors closed like that, it just looks so cool because not many people can pull that off. Anyway, you know, I've rambled on about the significance of the upgrades on the car. We've talked about how new everything is, and at this point here, really the only thing left to do is get somebody new in the car, and that should be you. 301-816-1000. You cannot buy a nicer or newer 69 SS 396 Camaro than right here. Call us. Fleming's Ultimate Garage.